Tracy, Jim, the gun we're talking about is the Sig Sauer P320. It's a pistol. It's used by several law enforcement agencies. And in this new lawsuit, several law enforcement agents say their guns went off without them pulling the trigger. Philadelphia native George Abrahams was just walking down the stairs when his gun fired a bullet into his leg.
There's a loud explosion. There's the excruciating pain, just the shock of what the hell just happened.
But the Army veteran with ample experience handling firearms says his gun was holstered in his pocket at the time. He never pulled the trigger.
The cognitive dissonance of just hearing the explosion. I know it's an explosion. I know what happened, but you can't believe it because there's no physical contact, save for it being in your pocket.
Abrahams is one of several people across the country who are now suing gun manufacturer Sig Sauer, accusing the company of making a defective gun that sometimes fires on its own. While Abrahams filed his lawsuit back in June, just this week, more than a dozen more people joined a federal lawsuit against the company who all say their guns went off unintentionally.
This is, by far, we believe, the most dangerous gun in America.
Bob Zimmerman's firm represents both George and these new plaintiffs, which include several members of law enforcement. He explained the issue is a specific gun, the P320 pistol. The suit cites these guns don't have a hammer like other handguns. Rather, it has a striker like this, which is held under constant spring pressure. Plus, the suit says there's no manual safety on the outside of this gun.
With how light and short the trigger pull is, these guns can go off without a finger even near the trigger.
Sig Sauer did not provide a comment for this story. However, the company has denied the gun has a problem in the past. In September, the gun manufacturer won a lawsuit over the same issue. In that case, a New Hampshire federal judge wrote the plaintiffs did not show Sig Sauer knew of any defect before advertising the gun won't fire unless you want it to. As for Abrahams, he's still a fan of the company, just not that gun.
I believe they make good products, but this is not one of them.
Now, I should say, in the past 30 minutes, we actually did receive a statement from Sig Sauer. It reads in part, the P320 is designed to fire when the trigger is pulled. A spokesperson added, the trigger pull force of the P320 is, quote, consistent with industry practice. The statement also argues some customers believe the inclusion of a manual safety is, quote, a detriment to the safe and reliable use of a pistol given their intended use. Danny Freeman,